Hello, students. How are you all? Hope you all are fine. So, welcome back to the new academic year. Okay, so now, being this your third standard, I welcome you all on the behalf of Mehdi School. I, Iram ma'am, is going to take your science for the standard third. And today, our topic is eating habits of animals. Okay, so we are moving on to what are the habits of the animals and how they are divided and differentiated according to their types upon their eating habits. Okay.
Animals need food to grow. Have you seen a cow grazing in a field? Have you seen a cat chasing a mouse? They do so because they need food. All animals need food. Animals need food to grow. You may have seen kitten how greedily they suck their mother's milk. Slowly, a tiny kitten grows into a big cat. A pet dog is usually healthier than a stray dog. It is because a stray dog does not get enough food. Animals need food to stay healthy. Animals need food for energy. Some animals help us with our work. They need energy to work. They also need energy to move about. They get these energy from the food they eat. Animals need food to grow, to work, and to stay healthy.
Here we shall classify animals according to their eating habits, that is, herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores. Next, we shall see what is a food chain. Lastly, we shall observe the mouth parts and eating habits of different animals. Children, all living things need food to live. Plants make their own food in their leaves. Animals cannot make their own food, so they eat either plants or other animals. Some animals that eat only plants are called herbivores. Examples of some herbivores are cow, rabbit, horse, and giraffe. Animals that eat only the flesh of other animals are called carnivores. Examples of some carnivores are lion, tiger, wolf, and dolphin. Some animals eat both plants and animals, and they are called as omnivores. Examples of omnivores are we human beings, because we eat both plant products like dals, fruits, vegetables, and we also eat chicken, we eat fish, right? So we are omnivores. Now the other examples of omnivores are bear, crow, and rats. Children, observe the pictures here. Grass is eaten by a deer and the deer is eaten by a tiger. This is called a food chain, which shows which animal eats what in nature. Now, let us observe one more example. Here, carrot is eaten by a rabbit and the rabbit is eaten by a fox. From the two examples, we observe that all food chains start with plants or the things which come from plants. And animals directly or indirectly depend on plants for their food. We have seen that animals have different eating habits. Some eat only plants, whereas some eat only flesh. So animals have mouth parts that are suited to their eating habits. Herbivores like cow, horse, camel have sharp and broad front teeth to bite off the grass. You can see that in the picture over there. And flat back teeth to chew their food. Some animals like cow and buffalo swallow their food without chewing it. Later, they bring it back to the mouth and chew it properly. This is called chewing the cud. Carnivores like lion and tiger have four long, sharp and pointed teeth to tear the flesh, and they have flat back teeth to chew the flesh. Children, observe the pictures of snake and frog. Snakes do not chew their food. They swallow animals bigger than their own head with the help of their jaws, which open out, making their mouth very big to swallow the whole prey. Lizards and frogs also swallow their food with their long and sticky tongue. A mosquito has a sharp and hollow tube in its mouth with which it stabs and sucks out your blood in the same way we drink using a straw. A butterfly has a long and hollow tube in its mouth to suck nectar from flowers. Let's summarize what we have learned in this chapter. We now know what are herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores. What is the food chain and mouth parts of different animals according to their eating habits. Thank you.
Food chain. Students, observe the picture given below. In this picture, we can see the grass is eaten by a deer
and the deer is eaten by a tiger. So this is called as a food chain. So what is a food chain? A chain which tells us which animal eats what in nature. Now let us see one more example of food chain. In this example, we can see that carrot is eaten by a rabbit and the rabbit is eaten by a fox. By observing these two examples, we can say that all the food chain starts with the plants or the things which we get from the plants, and all the animals directly or indirectly depend. Students, observe the picture of the snake and the frog given. Snakes do not chew their food. They swallow animals bigger than their own head with the help of their jaws, which open out, making their mouth very big to swallow the whole prey. Same way, lizards and frogs swallow their food without chewing it. A frog has a long and sticky tongue. It shoots out its tongue to catch the insect. A chameleon also has a long tongue and it uses in the same way. Mosquito has a sharp and hollow tube in its mouth with which it stabs you and sucks your blood in the same way as you drink using a straw. Butterfly. Butterfly also has a long and hollow tube in its mouth to suck the nectar from the flowers. Students, this was all about eating habits of animals. I have given you 2 questions at the end of this video. Solve it on the paper and keep it ready for correction. So students, I will see you next time. Also students, don't forget to wash your hands regularly, eat healthy food, stay home and stay safe.
The correct option. These animals eat grass, fruits, seeds or roots. So option A is carnivorous, option B is herbivorous, option C omnivorous or option D scavengers. The right answer is herbivorous because herbivorous animals eat grass, fruit, seeds and roots. Second one, these eat both plants and animals. So let's think first which animals eat both and what we call them. Option A herbivorous, option B carnivorous, option C omnivorous or option D scavengers. The type of eating habits which eats both plants and animals, we call them omnivorous. Third one, these have sharp and pointed front teeth. Which animal have sharp and pointed front teeth? Herbivorous, carnivorous, omnivorous or scavenger? The answer is carnivorous because they have to tear the flesh of other animals. So that's why they have sharp and pointed front teeth. Number 4, it is the long hollow tube-like part of the mouth of a butterfly. So what we call them? Option A, trunk, B, proboscis, C, sticky tongue, or D, wings. Let's think butterfly mouth, what we call that? Yes, proboscis. Option B, proboscis. Fifth one, the home of dogs are called this. What we call the homes of dog? Stables, B, shed, C, pigsty, or D, kennels. See, the stable is the home of horses, shed, cow, pigsty for pigs. So dogs are kept in kennels. So option D is the right answer. Now come to question B, that is match the following. We will not match, we will write answer like this: 1 blank, 2 blank, 3 blank. I know you all have know this. Number 1 is snake. So let's see which blank is correct for snake answer. First one, lap up water and milk. Second, use their tongue, long trunk to lift food. Third one, swallow their food as whole. Yes, we have learned that snakes swallow their food as whole. So correct answer is third one. Second one is squirrel. What squirrel do? Fourth one, have a long hollow tube or gnaw their food. Gnaw means to bite something continuously. So what squirrel do? Yes, they gnaw their food. So second answer is fifth one. Third one is butterflies. So think what will be the answer. Yes, butterfly have a long hollow tube. They don't have teeth. They have a long hollow tube that is called proboscis. So the third one answer is fourth. Now fourth is cats. Now what cat do? Yes, lap up water and milk. Next is elephant. They use their long trunk to lift food as well as water. So fifth answer is second. So here we have discussed our yesterday's homework. Now we will start with today's CW, that is give 2 examples for each of the following. Number first, carnivorous. Now you will think the animals which are in the group of carnivorous. Those animals which eat flesh of other animals. Okay, so think 2 examples of carnivorous. Yes, tiger, lion, cheetah. You can also write cheetah and leopards. Okay. Second is omnivorous. Now for this you will think the animals those who eat both. Okay. So the perfect example is bear and rat. Third one is scavengers. Scavengers means what? The animals those who feed on the dead remains of animals. So hyena, vulture. You can also write jackals and termites. Fourth is curd chewing animal. Curd chewing animals means what? The animals those who hurriedly eat the food while grazing, and later they take out that food from their stomach and again they chew that. That is called curd chewing animals. So, who do like cows and buffaloes? Also, you can write sheep and goat because they are also in the category of curd chewing animals. Now, fifth one is animals that lap up milk. Yes, I know everyone knows this answer. Cat and dog. Now, second thing we are going to discuss is give one word for the following. Okay, you have to give one particular word. Number first, animals that eat only plants. Here, examples are not allowed. You have to name what we call them. So, animals that eat only plants are called, yes, the answer is herbivorous. Please don't write examples. Now, second is animals that eat only the flesh of other animals. So, the correct answer is carnivorous. Third one, animals that eat the dead remains of other animals. The animals, those who eat the dead part of other animals, they are called scavengers. Hope you remember when we have learned the eating habits of animals. Number fourth, animals that eat both plants as well as the flesh of other animals. What we call them? Omnivorous. Now, number fifth, a chain formed when plants are eaten by animals who in turn are eaten by other animals. What we call this chain? We called it food chain. So, we have completed section first. Now, let's come to section second. Short answer question. Here I am going to discuss, then you will write afterwards. What do you understand by the eating habits of animal? Now, what do we understand by this meaning, eating habits of animal? So, we understand that the type of food an animals eat, right? The type of foods an animals eat in their daily life that makes the eating habits of that animal. Now, second one, what are herbivorous? Give two example. Now, what are herbivorous? Herbivorous are animals, those who feed on plants, right? Those who eat plants, grass or different parts of plants such as fruits, seeds, roots, right? And also we are going to write two examples of herbivorous. You can write zebra, deer, cow, okay? Now, third one. What are carnivorous? Give two examples. Now, what are carnivorous? Animals that eat the flesh of other animals, right? They are called carnivorous. So, also don't forget to write the example. You will write the two example of carnivorous are lion, tiger. Also you can Give other examples. Fourth one. What are omnivorous? Give two examples. Now think, what are omnivorous? So omnivorous are animals that eats both. Right? They eat plants also as well as flesh of animals also. And also you have to give two examples. The two examples of omnivorous are bears and rats. Now fifth one. What kind of front teeth do herbivores have? We know that herbivorous animals eat plants and plants product. So they have front teeth with sharp cutting edges and they have broad back teeth. Right? So you will write here, herbivores have front teeth with sharp cutting edges. Sixth one, what kind of front teeth do carnivores have? So carnivorous animals eat flesh of other animals, right? So they have to tear the flesh. So that's why they have long and pointed front teeth. And their back teeth have jagged surfaces. So you will write here, carnivores have long pointed front teeth and their back teeth have jagged surfaces. Now seventh one, what do you understand by the term chewing the cud? Give two examples of animals that chew cud. First of all, we will give this first question answer. What do you understand by the term chewing the cud? Herbivores such as cow, buffalo, sheep, they quickly swallow their food while grazing. Yes, they quickly swallow food, right? And after that, later they swallowed food is brought back to the mouth from the stomach, a little quantity at a time. Okay, and then the swallowed food which is brought back to the mouth from the stomach, that is called curd. And then the curd is chewed properly and swallowed again. This is called chewing the curd. And the two examples of animals that chew curd are cow, buffalo, okay, sheep. In this way you can write this answer. Next is eighth one. How do lizard and mosquito obtain food? You will write differently of this both. Different answer. Like first you will write about lizard and then about mosquito. We all know that lizard have long sticky tongue. So lizard flick out their tongue when they spot insect. And the insect will get stuck to their tongue. Now about mosquitoes. Mosquito have long hollow tube like mouth part, right? They don't have teeth. So that long hollow tube mouth part is called proboscis and which is used to suck their liquid food. So here our discussions end about short question answer. Okay. Now, so your today's homework is to write two example and one word in textbook itself. You will write two example and one word in the textbook itself. And short question answers you are supposed to write in EVS notebook. Okay? You will write short question answers in EVS notebook. Tomorrow we are going to discuss long question answers, skill builder, and this message is for parents. I am going to send the photo of short question answers so children cannot make mistake. The errors are neglected and they can learn and write easily in the notebook. Bye. Have a nice day.